Thank you. So, thank you so much, Govin, for giving me this opportunity. Uh, I will take maybe a couple of minutes to explain who I am. So, I started my professional journey and spent 36 years with the professional companies, most of which was with the founders and who were called promoters at that point in time. And it has been an amazing journey of 36 years, 28 years at senior positions, advising the family and delivering some wonderful outcomes. I have had multiple roles as a wealth advisor, as a strategic guide, as a P&L head. And I started my new journey, as I call it version 2.0, as a student of psychology, philosophy, and digital technology as a 21-year-old.
Oh, nice.
And my higher purpose is हंसूं और हंसाऊं सारे जग में खुशियां फैलाऊं. And the intersection of these two is obviously the startup ecosystem. So I have, I start my journey as as a 21-year-old, as I said, and I always believe when I'm talking to the founders that I am the youngest amongst the lot. So age is only a number, but I think this is what keeps me going: hunger for learning and hunger to be engaged, involved, energize, inspire. That is what I try and do best, right? God has been kind to me, and at a philosophical level, everything that I have got is because of my spirituality and because of the fact that मैं माता का भक्त हूँ और मेरे को सब ऊपर से मिलता है. यहाँ पर आप सिर्फ अवगुण इकट्ठे कर सकते हैं. You can only collect sins in this world. So when you're looking at me, you see me not as me, but something behind me, right? So this is my philosophy, and I believe that startups have a huge opportunity to make a difference in India, and this is what I try and do. So I call my investment as a Dil Se investment philosophy, where I spent almost around 3 to 4 hours listening to the journey of the founders, and it takes prior COVID, it was face-to-face meetings, and therefore it could take 3 to 4 hours. Now it is, let's say, 45 minutes to an hour per founder. And there have been occasions where people have become very emotional during this journey, right? And the second part is, so this I call is a biochemistry. So biochemistry is philosophy, aspiration, values, why you doing what you're doing, right? What do I love most, etc. And what is the problem am I trying to solve? And then the second part is the physics and maths. So what is physics and maths? Physics and maths is the business logic. So I ask some very basic, simple questions, first principle questions, because I don't claim to be an expert in anything, but God has been kind. I'm able to ask some relevant questions, right? And because in terms of ratio, the time that founders may have spent before they come to me would have been at least 5, 10, 20,000 hours on their business. And in 2 hours, I can't expect to be a guru. And I will also touch upon my definition of guru, because this is something that you will appreciate and understand. And my good friend Anmol has just joined. So, my definition of guru is 10% parent, where you are trying to ensure that you spend time on ensuring that the founders are values driven, they stay close to their purpose, discipline, focus, energize, and inspire, and and ask some basic questions. The second piece is around I lost my chain of thought, but just staying with this and now coming back. The 70. So 10% is parent, 70% is dost. So I will be side by side with Anmol, and I somehow joke with him that and 20% I am a child. So I somehow joke with Anmol that why are you paying me to teach me, right? So this is genuinely who I am, and I honestly believe that I am the youngest guy in the room. The second piece is when it is about taking decisions, I will always be a mantri, irrespective of whatever my age be, and the samne wala will be, let's say, a 21 or a 23-year-old. And there will be very few occasions where there will be, no common alignment, but mostly 1 out of 10 cases, there will be a difference, but then I will change my hat to support the founder.